Hey guys, Scott for Scare Adventures, and today I am scoping out a very old cemetery. A very old cemetery. I will put information on it and just want to have a look and see if there's actually anything here. Look at that, a very old smoke bottle. What is it? Something. So, sorry, got distracted there. So I don't actually know if there's anything actually left of this cemetery. It's been abandoned that long. So, obviously some people... Oof, that smells, that's bad. Okay, I will step back because that smells of death. That smells of death. Don't do dead bodies. But one thing I do know is in that bit there, a person actually got murdered with one of the headstones. The person actually know the person who related to them, and they were telling me the story. And you can actually look it up. They were actually the first people who get sent to a crazy asylum, and they basically turned around and says the people in the asylum were saying, look, admit to it what you did and that you're sorry and you show remorse, and I let them go. Actually let him go, and you can actually look that up because he's actually classed as sane. He's actually classed as sane, and they let him go. And actually beat a man to death, and it took 5 police officers to carry the headstone into the court. Horrible story. Horrible story. So I don't actually know if there's anything left in here. It doesn't actually look like it. I'd have preferred to go that way, but there doesn't seem to be anything there. I do apologise for the noise, but obviously you can see it's really overgrown. So I don't actually know if there's actually any gravestones actually here. I should have came in the winter. I will put some of this on silent. A lot of people add music. I don't add music because of the copyright thing. I know there's some sites you can go to, and if you put the name of the song and the person who did it in with the music, then you can use it, but I'm not really keen on it, so I do apologise. And I'm not getting my filming thing because I actually got the parts missing for some reason. So I'm going to see if I can snag it somewhere and see if I can actually look. That is just Jackie Nettles. Ah, that hurt. My stuff is getting trashed. It was a Gaelic speaking graveyard, but just does not seem to be anything here. No gravestones, no nothing. There does not seem to be anything. It seemed to be anything. That, at the back here, is one of the churches. But there is nothing here. Absolutely nothing. There is absolute nothing. That's weird. It's a historical graveyard. They've even got the plaque on the wall saying, I'm not 100% sure. I just know it's a Gaelic graveyard. The Gaelic people and the Irish people, and there is absolute feck all. There's nothing. There is absolute nothing. Everything's gone. Everything is literally gone, and I don't want to get right up to the building because it's like I have to climb over a fucking 6-foot wall just to get in here. There's nothing. So I don't know. I'm lost. I'm confused. I don't know, my wires are getting tangled. So basically, there's nothing here. It's just an empty bit of ground. There's no signs of gravestones, there's no anything. But the plaque on the wall says this is the spot. And I will put that plaque up, but there's absolutely nothing here. There's nothing. Obviously the churches are up there and in the back. I'm just wondering if it's further along that way. I'll need to actually... I'm confused, I'm really confused because I don't understand that, because this is a spot and it's gone. What did they do with the gravestones? All the gravestones are gone, there's nothing here. There's trenches dug up everywhere, all about there's trenches, but there's absolutely nothing here apart from the smell of a dead body down there, and I ain't getting near that. Blech. But there's absolutely nothing. That was a failed journey. So well, you live and you learn. I'll need to do more research on it, but I was actually hoping to... I've just walked this whole area and I could not find nothing. And I'm like, it must be gone. Right by. That is absolute crazy. I'm gonna get a date on it. Charles Hill and his brother. Must have been on the 10 or 2. Maybe there's a broken part. That's a big thick stone. Oh, that's heavy. Ain't lifting that. That is madness. Absolute madness. Now I've just walked this whole area, like the canny bends. Oh, that hurt. The canny bends in here. So I wonder if that's a gravestone there. I do apologise about the noise. That is one hefty big rock. There must be something on the side here. Why do they do things like this? I just don't understand it. A historical site should be looked after. I don't know, I'm tangled. It's like the Evil Dead. I'm getting, I don't know. It's like the Evil Dead, I'm getting attacked by the... That's one mighty big stone. The size of it. Must have been something on it. There must have been a stand or something on it. There's something, you can see there's something on it here. That's confused, I'm really confused. I am so confused, I cannot understand that. Can't believe I found that. Look at this. Let's get this out. Sorry, I'm going to get the necrophonic out if I can get my camera to focus. Right, so I'm hoping my speaker's connected. Is it? Aye. Is there anybody here? Can you tell me where the rest of the gravestones are? Can you tell me what happened? I'm going to turn my phone. Hold on. So, can you tell me what happened to them? I'll say my name. Can somebody come forth and point me in the right direction of where you're buried? How do you feel that your grave spot is destroyed? And nobody's here looking after you? Obviously I can't walk about. I walk about, it's crunch, crunch, crunch. I'm going to cover that back up. It is gone, everything's gone. Is anybody else getting that problem? That does man happen? Right. I'll stop that now because I've stopped it. I've actually stopped it now. So that must be the speaker that's actually causing that. It's not the speaker. So why is the speaker making the noise and when I stopped the app? Oh, I don't know. I'm just running out of rest anymore. So they must be coming in here and sitting and drinking and so obviously I need to come back and do a proper investigation because obviously today's no went to plan. So at this point in the video I thought it was coming to an end, and what more was it to do? You've seen the start of the video and there's basically nothing there. I found one gravestone, so I decided that call it a day, go home and do some research and try and figure out what has actually happened and where was all the graves. I just didn't understand the indentations on the ground, the big trenches and things like that. There's definitely something there, I couldn't figure it out. So at this point in the video, to me, myself, I love graveyards. I love everything about them. I love the history, I love the structure of them, because going back 1800s, 1700s, all these were all hand carved stonemasons with just so much love put into them, and if you're watching this video then maybe hopefully you feel the same, but let's see what happens. This is part 2 of the video. Right, so I've just came across the most undignifying, disgusting thing that I've ever experienced in my life. This is absolute sickening beyond belief, and I cannot believe that I have just came across this. So as you've seen, I was in the graveyard, couldn't find the gravestones. I found one, right, and I couldn't understand what was going on. So let me take a wee step back, right, and we're going to just have a wee look. Just noted by it. So I've turned the camera in. See all this that you see? All these here. Let's take a closer look, right, because there's quite a lot of them. And I was sitting wondering what all these are. So as you can see, this is unreal. It's so dangerous. I cannot believe this. So obviously I was looking and I was just like, what are these? These look like gravestones, and sure enough, it's taken 23rd of October. Let's see if I can get a stick. get a stick and dig this up. Truly sorry again. A bit of glass. I know it shouldn't have been here. 1827. Clean it up. 1827. In the memory of Isabella, who died in August. See that one? 18 something. Heather Alexander died 23rd of October. I feel physically sick. Now everybody turns around and says, I always says this, look at the size of that. I can see it. No. For gravestones, all of them. They've dug up all the gravestones and just dumped them on a big pile. I feel physically sick. Cannot believe this. Oh God, man. I was wondering what all the big indentations were on the ground and why you couldn't find the gravestones. Lo and behold, there's your ancestors all piled up like if they were just a piece of muck. Told you, it's what they do in Scotland. They lock it off so you can't get into it, and then they just let it deteriorate, and then what they do is they rip them up and so they can put up apartments, student flats, whatever, accommodations. Now I don't care about accommodations because this is heritage, this is history, this is people's ancestors. They built this place and they're actually just, it's sick. I can't. Look at that. Fucking, I do apologise for the whole gravestone smashed. Actually halved in two. 1823, and they actually destroyed it. Welcome to Scotland. Everybody says it's a historical place and every... God. Jesus, take the wheel. I am going to throw up. That's how bad I feel. How could anybody do this? It's a historical site. Why the hell would you dig up the gravestones? And I'm sitting wondering what all the big indentations in the ground have actually just been digging it out. I'm quite surprised I never come across a fucking head. This is unbelievable. This is despicable. It's blasphemy. No wonder this is the most cursed town. The story goes with the witches, burnt the witches, hanged them, burnt them, whatever, right? And they put a curse on Paisley, and this is why it's the most cursed town in the whole of Scotland. This is why it's a whole cursed town, because the people do not care about heritage, they do not care about history, and they do not care, I do apologise, is making money. And this, nobody's seen this and everybody, because they locked the gate, so this is it. And there's just by chance I slipped across one of the headstones that I put in, and I'm sitting one of them, all the big indentations are on the ground, and this is where it is. They've dug it all up, they've piled it, and there's a big huge pile of gravestones. There must be hundreds of them here, hundreds. That's generations upon generations. This is absolute sickening. I am so fuming. I am outraged. I cannot believe I've just came across this, and I'm for damned am I going to stand back and do nothing about it. This is an absolute disgrace. This is an embarrassment of civilization. It's an embarrassment of humanity. It's like, what? Who does this? Oh, I'm so angry. I am so angry. I cannot believe it. The beautiful Scotland. Yeah, what they'll do is they'll just rip up your graves and just put up accommodation. There you go. Put up accommodation. Who cares about them? It's a secret. Just going to blow up. Absolute blow up. Anyway, Scare fans, I'm going home and I'm going to go to war with whoever did this, and that's that. This is not going to end, so there's no chance. This is an absolute disgrace. Anyway, Scare fans, till next time.